Alright, Middle-Aged White Guy Reacts is back, and he is finally out of the basement for the first time in, what, about a week? Close to? Finally out of the basement. I've been allowed out, and here I am. I have a Nova Rockafeller for you guys. This is Wishing Well. So, we'll continue on our Nova journey, take another look at her. We haven't, what's the last one we did from her? I can't remember. Maybe it was Hey You? Oh, no, it was, Did Your Best. We just did Your Best not that long ago. All right, so, without messing around too much, let's go ahead and just get right on into it. This is Nova Rockafeller, Wishing Well.
If I could take a picture of my brain, ashes in a field, and my mansion brought the frames, locked inside the basement is the people that...
Those contacts are crazy. Hold on. Threw me off guard there.
Take a picture of my brain, ashes in a field, and my mansion brought the frames, locked inside the basement is the people that I blame for the pain, and the field of smoking embers in the rain.
Ooh.
Smoke.
Oh, she's talking about having people in the basement, something about her mansion. Hold on. Hold on.
The basement is the people that I blame for the pain, and the field of smoking embers in the rain.
And the basement is the people that she blames for the pain. So she is buried into her basement the people that she blames for the pain she had or has. All right, what she's referring to, I think I have an idea, knowing her background and some of the other songs she did. But before I say anything else, let's find out. Let's listen to more.
Smoke settled and it always smells sulfur. Making offerings to circling vultures. Killing all the parts of me that learn to dream in color, because keeping them alive, I mean, they'd always have to suffer.
Oh my God, Nova. Whoa, okay. Hold on.
Killing all the parts of me that learn to dream in color, because keeping them alive, I mean, they'd always have to suffer. Then I blinked and I got lost in an instance. I got so far and all it cost me was this.
Killing all the parts of me that like to dream in color, because if I keep them alive, that means they're always going to suffer. All right. I think I know where she's going. And I'm just going to say it. I think she is talking about her career and how it started, how it got off the ground. All right. The people who caused her pain, in most of her songs that she refers to, is Def Jam. Killing the parts of herself that dream in color, I think it's referencing to her dreams just to become an artist, to become a rapper, and she had to kill those parts, because just keeping that dream alive with Def Jam is what was torturing her. It was making she was suffering, because she could see her dream, she was close to it, but she could never touch it, and she was never going to get there. So she had to kill that dream in order to not suffer from it anymore. I think. I want to say she is talking about Def Jam, but we'll find out. Maybe I'll change that by the end of the reaction here.
Always have to suffer. Then I blinked and I got lost in an instance. I got so far and all it cost me was distance.
Yeah, it has to be. You know, she got lost, and then, hold on.
Suffer. Then I blinked and I got lost in an instance. I got so far and all it cost me was distance.
She got lost in an instant. She got so far, all it cost her was distance. So, even though she was going towards her goals or whatever, she was moving forward, all it gained her was distance. All it gained her was her being further away from her ultimate goal, I think.
Suffer. Then I blinked and I got lost in an instance. I got so far and all it cost me was distance. Fire in the air, I made ash my kingdom and fell flat on my back from flipping off. Those system is not right. When I jumped, I did not take flight. Now the voices in my head keep saying I got it right. I'm terrified of heights and I'm blind to all the lights. Tying around my neck, trying to put stars into my nights.
All right, she's coming with some heavy metaphor here, and this is really good. This is really good. Somebody in the comments after one of her videos said she was the best female rapper of all time, or something along those lines. And at that time, I said, you know what? I haven't heard enough of her to say that for sure. I know she's better than anyone out currently. But I mean, to say that she's the best of all time is a pretty bold statement. So I hadn't heard a ton of her at that point. From what I've heard from that point to now, though, I mean, I'm struggling to think of one female artist that is more talented than her. I mean, as far as rapping and this genre of music goes, I mean, yes, there are people, you know, with much better singing voices. Like, she's not Adele with her singing voice, but her singing is very good. She's very talented, singing, rapping, everything. All right, so I don't know. I mean, at this point, I have to put her up there. I mean, this is already fire, and like how she's laying it down, the cadence, and everything. This is nice. This is really nice.
So far, and all it cost me is distance. Fire in the air, I'm in ash, my kingdom, and fell flat on my back from flipping off those systems. It's not right.
Fire in the air, now there's ash in her kingdom. She's burning stuff down around her. And it's, you know, the soot and the ash in the air, everything that she's burning around is so close that it's getting into her kingdom. Because she's going to have to burn down parts of her because of Def Jam. Okay? So the fires are close to home. She's taking care of things that needed to be taken care of really close to her kingdom.
When I jumped, I did not take flight. Now the voices in my head keep saying I got it right. I'm terrified of heights and I'm blind to all the lights. Tying around my neck, trying to put stars into my nights. Don't come wishing in my will, saying that you miss me and you hope I found myself. You and your well wishing, seek you in hell. This keep your two pennies up in the jar that's on your shelf. Yeah, I don't know me no.
Keep those pennies on that jar up to yourself. I think I didn't catch the whole hook. You know what? This is a short song. This might be the only time we hear it. I'll have to go back now. Hold on. But I was going to say, I'm pretty sure this just confirms she's talking about Def Jam. Tell them to keep their pennies to themselves. Let me hear it again.
Put stars into my nights. Don't come wishing in my will, saying that you miss me and you hope I found myself.
Don't come wishing in my well. Say you miss me.
Saying that you miss me and you hope I found myself.
Saying that you miss me and you hope I fail myself. So she's saying, don't wish in her well. Don't come trying to drop your money in my well. Don't make wishes on my career and my success. All right? Because you're not hitching your wagon to me, basically. Then she's saying how they're going to wish that she fails by herself. So now that she's saying, okay, you're not hitching your wagon to me. I'm not taking you on this ride. You're now going to wish that I fail just because you don't want to see me succeed without you, essentially.
Saying that you miss me and you hope I found myself. You and your well wishing, seek you in hell.
Say you in hell, bitches. Keep the pennies on that jar to yourself, or on the, keep your pennies in the jar on the shelf. Basically, she don't want your money. She doesn't need it. She might have needed it at this point when she made this song, but fast forward a year or two, she doesn't need it. So keep them pennies to yourself. Keep them on the shelf.
There's a couple people.
Yeah, it's Def Jam. You don't know me no more. You don't know me no more. This isn't the same Nova that was young, naive Nova that you were trying to put into Beastie Boys / Britney Spears boxes, you know. So yeah, this is definitely Def Jam.
There's a couple people that I want to see, but I'm trying not to get in trouble with my feet. Walk string of bad decisions, she been known to go pee with a head full of issues. She tell everyone I'm me. I used Yeah, don't know me no more. There's a couple people that I want to see, but I'm trying not to get in trouble with my feet. Walk string of bad decisions, she been known to go pee with a head full of issues. She tell everyone I'm me. I used
There's people that she wants to see, but she doesn't want to
Yeah, don't know me no more. There's a couple people that I want to see, but I'm trying not to get in trouble with my feet. Walk string of bad decisions, she been known to go pee.
All right, she doesn't want to get in trouble with her feet. She walked a string of bad decisions. So she you know, She's saying like I think, okay, that there was some people that were of value back in the day, and she would see them, she would associate with them, but she can't because she's already walked that path and it led to bad decisions. I think I'm a little on that one, but I think.
With a head full of issues, she tell everyone I'm me. I used to have compassion for, think that they were asking for, didn't understand what they break when they can't restore. Then there's blood on the floor, I see black, like this wouldn't happen if I didn't find your knife in my bag. Don't you ever think you...
Oh, Nova, okay.
I used to have compassion for, think that they were asking for, didn't understand what they break when they can't restore.
She used to have compassion for all the things they were asking for. Like she was taking what they were saying and she was trying to implement that because she thought they were helping her. Okay? They're going to help her move forward in her career.
Then there's blood on the floor, I see black, like this wouldn't happen if I didn't find your knife in my bag.
There's blood on the floor. Basically, you know, I wouldn't have had to cut ties. I wouldn't have had to kill you if you didn't stick that knife in my back. Like, you guys screwed me first. All right, this is just retribution. This is just what you deserve from coming at me first and putting that knife in my back. I mean, this is fire, man. This is fire. The emotion, you could feel the emotion behind it. And, you know, that's a big thing that's missing from music is just, there's not a lot of artists that can convey the emotion of the song through the words and through their cadence and through like their facial expressions. And it's, you know, it's very important to music. Like, if you can't make that emotional connection to the singer and to the song, the music is hollow. So the fact that she's able to like pull emotion out, I mean, it's her and Tom, they're a totally different level. They're just a totally different level.
Store, then there's blood on the floor, I see black, like this wouldn't happen if I didn't find your knife in my bag. Don't you ever think you fueled my fire, let me inspire, like hitting rock bottom was just what I required. When
Nova.
When they can't restore, then there's blood on the floor, I see black, like this wouldn't happen if I didn't find your knife in my bag. Don't you ever think you fueled my fire, let me inspire, like hitting rock bottom was just what I required.
Hold on, I'm here one more time.
Your knife in my bag. Don't you ever think you fueled my fire, let me inspire, like hitting rock bottom was just what I
don't ever think that you were fueled to my fire, that you left me inspired. And then she says something about
find your knife in my bag. Don't you ever think you fueled my fire, let me inspire, like hitting rock bottom was just what I required.
Like hitting rock bottom is just what I required. So she's saying you didn't fuel this fire. You didn't inspire me. Don't ever think that my experience with you is what has inspired me. What has inspired me was me hitting rock bottom. Once I hit the bottom, that inspired me. Not necessarily the things Def Jam did or what they tried to do or how they screwed her over. That was just what led her to rock bottom. Now that she's there, now she could build herself back up. All right. It has nothing to do with, she didn't do it because she wanted to prove anything to Def Jam. She did it because she was at rock bottom and had nowhere to go but up. And she just was able to keep on shooting. You know, there was never a ceiling after she started going back up. At least not yet. There's not a ceiling yet. So, we have to go back.
Knife in my bag. Don't you ever think you fueled my fire, let me inspire, like hitting rock bottom was just what I required. When the perfect don't fade and I was left in the wire, but you expected me to up and retire, you flake. How am I doing? I'm great. Feel like crushing pain with every breath I take. But as I bring my mansion to the ground, brick by brick I put a castle in the clouds.
As I burn my mansion to the ground, brick by brick I'll build a castle in the clouds. So that's what happened. Her career at first was a mansion built by Def Jam. All right. It was messed up at its foundation, though. That mansion was never going to actually last. So she lets it come down. She knocks it down. She burns it to the ground. And brick by brick, piece by piece, she is making another castle in the clouds. Okay? So it's her career. It's her career. Brick by brick, piece by piece. She's building it in the clouds. It's not going to be a worldly mansion anymore. It's a castle in the clouds. It is going to be solid, and it's not going anywhere. And, you know, from there, they can do whatever. Okay, they could shoot for the moon, go to the stars. I mean, whatever. So this is her castle now.
As I bring my mansion to the ground, brick by brick, I put a castle in the clouds. Don't come wishing in my will, saying that you miss me and you hope I found myself. You and your well wishing, see you in hell. Keep your two pennies up in the jar that's on your shelf. Y'all don't know me no more.
That's good. That's fire. That's fire. And you know, I feel like there's like was it Hey You kind of built off of this song. I feel like this is almost a part 1 and that was like a part 2. This might have been like the song she needed to make to let go. And Hey You is the song she made when she's out from the other side. You know, she went through the whole separation process, and now that she's out the other side, she's okay with it. And, you know, it's not something that she dwells on. She's moved past it completely. That was Hey You, I think. So this is like the breakup song, and this is the I'm in a better place, and I you know, not even bothered by you anymore. So that's how I'm going to take those. But I think this is definitely or Hey You is, I feel like definitely a continuation of this song. This was great though. I mean, she is so super talented. You know, I can't get over it sometimes. And whoever said, you know, she was the best female rap artist, I don't know if I could disagree. I mean, I've been trying to go through the female rap artists of rap's past and stuff like, and I can't think of one that I can for sure put above her. So this is fantastic. Another banger. Nova Rockafeller. Middle-Aged White Guy Reacts is out. Peace.